that means it's time for C3. No C2s. Yes, I'm so happy. And this one is, oh, it's the 25th anniversary one. Oh, isn't that adorable? Isn't that cute? Alright, so I guess it's 5 races with the 25th anniversary ones, even though we were allowed to drive the 25th anniversary one in the amateur series. They're letting us do an entire 5 race series with it. Woo, I guess. Yay. I don't know. Is this good or not? Well, it's the weird track, so this should at least be moderately interesting to start. Yeah, they're all the same one, and they only come in this color, apparently, so... It's just a bunch of clones racing this track here. At least this is a good-looking Corvette, you know. They could have made us drive the 80s Corvettes. It looked weird. Alright, so that's how we're going to play this game. That is how we're going to be playing this game. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Good thing these guys are garbage and I immediately caught up to all my clones. Like, that took no time whatsoever. Is this really supposed to be the professional league of difficulty right here? So now I'm assuming we're going to be doing the Indy 500 pace car for the C4 and the 50th anniversary Corvette for the C5. Like, we're not even doing the race cars. They just happen to have the C1 Sebring racer just available, a licensing for that. I mean, they license every other Corvette in the known universe, me as well, I guess. But I thought it was just going to be a bunch of race cars. You know something? I was just thinking about how in MX Unleashed I would like to play that game, but the thing is that I can't because the music's really good and it's also copyrighted and I wouldn't, you know, be able to monetize that. And it wouldn't be the same if I turned off the music. But the point I'm trying to make is that I was thinking about it and like, wait a minute. Twisted Metal 4 has a bunch of copyrighted music in it. Like, I was going to play Twisted Metal 4 after Twisted Metal Small Brawl. And I just never bothered to. No one really cared enough about that series. It didn't perform as well as NASCAR Inside Line did, you know? But like, that game has copyrighted music too. It has goddamn Rob Zombie. Like, how can you not like that? But the thing is that like, Twisted Metal 4 was like even more monotonous than Twisted Metal Small Brawl because at least, you know, Twisted Metal Small Brawl, you could at least get through the game relatively fast as every character. But Twisted Metal 4, like it just goes on and on and on and on and on, and by the time you get to like the Amazonian League arena thing, they're already going up against like 6 opponents. And then, you know, then your opponents, they go for the health pickups too. So they get the big health pickup and get their full health back, and it's like, God. Like, you've just spent hours and hours and hours just wearing down someone, and then they just back into the big health pickup, and then we're just right back to where we started. And that's especially going to happen with the powerful guy. It's not going to be like Microblast who goes and gets that stuff. No, obviously not. And the problem that I have with Twisted Metal 4 is that Sweet Tooth is just so stupid. The only way that you can beat Sweet Tooth is if you approach him and get him to do his special weapon, and you have to be on like one corner of the map, and then you can just drive. You can usually outrun his special weapon in at least half the cars, but in the big slow cars, like, you have the teleportation ability. But you can do the teleportation ability, except when you do it, the game just decides where to teleport you. Like you do not get that choice yourself. And I guess a good thing about that is that when you do the Sweet Tooth, when he approaches at the end of the game, the roller coaster thing blows up, so that you can basically just roll around on the roller coaster thing the entire time, and if you just hug the wall on that, like, you can escape the special weapon for the most part. Like, I know that everyone says that Sweet Tooth is overpowered. Like, that's one of the biggest criticisms of Twisted Metal 4 is that Sweet Tooth is just stupid. But he is beatable. He's beatable. You just need to save all of your lives. You just need to save all 4 of your lives for that battle. And, like, I think Sweet Tooth has his special weapon infinitely. Because, like, I swear, like, he's done it, like, 5 times in a row immediately as he spawns on the field. Because I want to believe that the AI have the same mechanics as you do, is that their special weapon takes a while to, you know, come back. But the thing is that he just spams that. And it's just like, he just keeps spamming it, and you can't do anything. You just have to use the teleport ability, run away for a while, hope that you survive it, and then wait for your meter to wait for your power meter to recharge so that you can teleport away again. Could you not do that? But then by the time your power meters re-top back up, he's already spawned his, you know, special weapon again, and it's just like, it's just dumb. But he is beatable. You see, the point that I'm trying to make is that he is beatable. You can defeat Sweet Tooth with any character. I've done it with Meteor Main. I think the first time I ever completed Twisted Metal 4 when I was like 7, I think. And I did it with the ally guy, so I didn't get the post-game screen, sadly. But then, like, I was like 9 years old later on, and I played the game as Trash Man, and I actually did it without the ally guy, so I actually got the post-game cutscene. And, you know, I know everyone who played the game, who played the 989 Studios Twisted Metal games, they were like, oh, the end game cutscenes are stupid. And, like, yes, that's true, but you have to put it into perspective. Sweet Tooth is also stupid, and when you finally beat him, you'll take anything at that point. And I don't know if I glitched out the game when I did that, but, like, when I won the game as Trash Man, it unlocked all the other characters. It unlocked all of the boss characters. No, that's supposed to happen. What am I talking about? That's actually supposed to happen. What I didn't think was supposed to happen is when I beat the game as Trash Man, all of the endgame cutscenes would play whenever I reset the console. But this only happened on the PS1. This happened at the end of my PS1's lifespan. I still have it. In fact, it's in front of me right now in a box. But, like, it's real old and decrepit at this point, and, like, the power thing is just not okay, and, like, it plays the games just fine, but, like, it just has issues is what I'm trying to say. But whenever I loaded up that Twisted Metal 4 with the game save, where I have all of the stuff, where I have, you know, when I have a game that's been completed without an ally or something, all of the post-game cutscenes would play when the game opened. So I got to see, you know, Rob Zombie play his songs. I got to see, like, the Joneses finishing thing. I got to see everyone's finishing cutscene for whenever they win the game. And that was when I just won the game as Trash Man. And I don't know why I did that. It just did that. I am immensely confused as to why that happened. But it happened. It happened. I don't know if anyone out there has played Twisted Metal 4 and they, like, won the game as one character and then suddenly all of the post-game cutscenes would play at the start. I don't know. It's just weird, is what I'm trying to say. It's just an odd circumstance. And, like, I never got Twisted Metal 3 until recently. I haven't even played it yet because I just don't care. But I own the game. But, like, I know that, like, Pitch Shifter has a song in Twisted Metal 3, and it's like... Twisted Metal, the 989 Studios Twisted Metal games, you know, they had stupid cutscenes They had stupid characters. Basically, none of the lore of the game mattered anymore. However, like the game itself is really fun. Twisted Metal 4 was a very fun, it was one of my favorite games on PS1 when I was a little kid and didn't have a PlayStation 2 yet. I played that game and Vigilante 8-Second Offense basically all of my life, interspersed with a little NASCAR Thunder 2004 here and there, you know? But that's basically was my life, was Twisted Metal 4 and Vigilante 8-Second Offense. And like those two games, they're so much fun. And yet like Vigilante 8-Second Offense actually had, and Vigilante 8 the first for that matter, but like it actually had a story that made sense. So it that kind of gives it marks ahead of Twisted Metal 4 at least, but like, and Twisted Metal 1, I'm pretty sure I told this story before, but my dad moved before he and my mom got married. He moved out of state, and like we went down and visited him for a weekend. We did it was like the summer of '02, the summer of 2000. Well, no, it wasn't, because we didn't live in that house. Basically, summer in my youth was the best thing that ever happened. The point I'm trying to make is that we went and visited my dad in South Dakota, and he had a PS1 for some reason. I don't know if he ever played it. I feel like he didn't have time to. But he owned Twisted Metal 1, he owned Crash Bandicoot 1. Like, my dad has some good fucking games. I stole Twisted Metal from him, never gave it back. I stole Crash Bandicoot 1 from him. I did have to give that one back, though, sadly. I stole Test Drive 5 from him, but that was before he moved, so, like, I don't know. The point that I'm trying to make is that I played Twisted Metal 1 there, and, like, that game is hard, dude. Like, even on easy mode, Twisted Metal 1 is brutally hard. It is so hard. And, like, I think you're supposed to write down the level codes, because I don't think you can straight shot Twisted Metal 1 unless you're driving as, like, the monster truck or something. Because if you have to play through the entire game as, like, Spectre, like, Spectre's probably my favorite Twisted Metal character, but if you try to play through the game as Spectre, it's not happening. You're not gonna do it, actually. Actually, you're not gonna do it. Like, I remember playing as Spectre and I used the final level code, and like, I used all 3 of my lives on the final level. And that was on, like, easy difficulty. Like, Twisted Metal 1 is just unbelievably difficult. And I think you're supposed to use the level codes. I don't think you can complete the game in one shot, as most characters, because you have limited amount of lives. Oh my god, I would have lost this race if this was the final lap. Wow. That's pretty sad. This is Ghost Cock Mine. This is supposed to be the easiest set of tracks in the entire game, and I'm losing the race on lap 3. Good thing it's a long race for no reason. Yeah. But Twisted Metal 1 is so hard. And then Twisted Metal 2. I haven't played a lot of Twisted Metal 2. But I remember that game being just as hard. Just as hard, if not more hard, than Twisted Metal 1. But, like, the difference is that Twisted Metal 4, at least in my experience, is pretty easy. Except for Sweet Tooth. Except for Sweet Tooth. Sweet Tooth is the only complication in the entire game. Apart from that, you know, you're pretty well set for the most part. Even Minion's not that hard, and Minion was like a big moment in time, you know? When you first play Twisted Metal 1 and you get to the final level and you're like, yay, I defeated the final dude, I win. Except no, here comes Minion, a guy in a fucking tank. And I used to think that there was a way to unlock Minion, and like ever since playing that game in my youth, I've looked it up, and I don't think there's a way to even... I don't even know if you could mod him in through, like, exterior means. I thought that if you completed the game as every single character in one shot, you know, maybe it would work. And, like, I almost did it. I dedicated an entire day to just using the final level and level code, and I won the game as every character, except I think for like Pit Viper or something, except for one. But what I'm trying to say is that it didn't unlock. It did not unlock Minion, sadly. Yeah. And then the thing about it is that the same studio that made Twisted Metal 1 and Twisted Metal 2 made Twisted Metal Small Brawl. And like Twisted Metal Small Brawl, I mean, it can get difficult if you're not paying attention, but like for the most part, that's a pretty easy game. I completed it with the input delay on PS3 for the channel, you know? I completed it. And if I can complete it, anyone can, right? Yeah, it's like, Twisted Metal is a weird series. So that's what I'm trying to say. And then like Twisted Metal Black. Twisted Metal Black is so fucking hard. Like, you think Twisted Metal 1's bad? I can't even beat the first level in Twisted Metal Black. Twisted Metal Black is so goddamn brutal. And like I said before, Vigilante 8-second offense is probably my favorite game of all time. Like, I can complete that game on hard difficulty as every single character. Even the goddamn motorcycle guys. So I'm good at vehicular combat games. It's just Twisted Metal Black is fucking brutal. Brutally difficult. I remember renting that game when I was like, I think this is one, I don't know, but like, I was staying with my grandma and I rented that game. And my grandma didn't have a car, so we had to walk to the game rental place. Oh my god, that was so bad. And I remember like that was such a long fucking walk too. And like, I don't know, can I try and count how many blocks of a walk that would have been? So we went kind of a roundabout way. We kind of went through town instead of going around. Because what we really should have done was just go, well, I don't know how we went, but the point is that we went on a fucking walk across town. Let me see here, that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I think it would be 10 blocks to the highway. Then if we took a right there, it would have been 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks, 15 city blocks we had to walk, and that's if we took a kind of a direct route. So we had to walk 15 blocks there and 15 blocks back. I'm dead last after lap 1. That's kind of sad. $15 blocks there and 15 blocks back. And I know we had to stop at like the rec center just to take a break. Cause goddamn, what a fucking trip that was. And we went to rent the game, and I rented the game. I rented that in like a 007 game. It's like, they were both, 007 game, I think I was just bad at the game, so like, but in any case, I still didn't really care for it that much. If I could just go in the correct fucking direction, I would appreciate that. Cool, now we're really not in the lead right now. Now we're really in dead last after lap 1. Cool. Super happy about this fact. 7 seconds back after lap 2. That's super awesome. Super, super awesome. And it's not even the end of lap 2 yet. We haven't even hit the line. How many seconds back? 7.5 seconds back after lap 2. Incredible. So the point that I'm trying to make is that we went on a goddamn excursion to rent that game, and then I came back and I could not do anything. It was nothing like Twisted Metal 4. It was nothing like Vigilante 8-second offense. It wasn't even anything like Twisted Metal 1. It was just, I could not beat the first level as any character. I watched all the intro cutscenes for every single character, and I just could not beat level 1 as anyone. It was incredibly stupid. But yeah. And I got Twisted Metal Black a few months back. And like, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna give that to someone. That'll be the January giveaway. Oh shit, it's January. I need to do the January giveaway. Hey, that'll date this episode. If I could not be dead last in this race, that would be appreciated. If I could be not dead last for once in this event, that'd be really cool. I'm still 5 fucking seconds back. 2 laps to go. Can I make up 5 seconds? Not looking likely. Yeah, this is the first race that I've actually had to put up an effort in. Like, since the C5 race cars. And I'm still 5 seconds back. Look at this. I can't play Twisted Metal Black. Has anyone out there played Twisted Metal Black? Can anyone confirm that the game is fucking brutally difficult and, like, impossible? Does it start off on default as hard difficulty, like impossible difficulty or something? Could you not fucking pass me right now? I have enough problems in my life without having to drive around your cunt ass in this corner. 3 seconds back on the final lap. Can I make it up? I don't think so. I think this is going to be the first race that I've had to restart since the second race of this playthrough. And I really don't want to do that because I really don't want to do this race for another 5 laps. But it's looking pretty likely at this point. Yeah, I'm still fucking 3 seconds back. Incredible. Just incredible. You better give me room. He didn't give me room. No. He just made that as difficult on me as he could have. There he is. He's right there. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm somehow in the fucking lead. I have no idea how. My heart is in my throat. He's right up my ass. I'm gonna choke this fucking race. The finish line is right here. He's back there. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. I'm going to win this race. I do not deserve to win this race, but I did. Shin Lee. Shin Lee gave it his best. Whew. All right, breathe. It would have been really nice if I had some fucking water in there right now. Oh. All right, wow. That was the hardest race of the entire playthrough so far right there. Wow. All right, that was certainly interesting. Forest Drive East. Here we go. Next race. Let's go. So, I'm real fast. And the fact that you're a racer is a fiddle-dee-doo. My mom says let's all die here. I don't understand why. Gonna take that package. Are we gonna take the package? It's good for your health. Your legs will get stronger. We're cars. We don't have legs.